Kid Craddock in the morning.
The ShowBiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kelly Raspberry. This is your ShowBiz Top 5. It's Wednesday, January the 16th. Now, Brad Renfro, the actor, you might not be familiar with his name. He was supposed to be like the next up-and-coming hottest thing in the mid-90s when he started off just as a child actor. Well, he was found dead in his home in LA yesterday. He was only 25 years old. He's had a long history of drug abuse, some arrests on drug possession, attempt to possess heroin, things of that nature, and he's been trying to stay clean and sober, but the reports were that the night before he was found dead that he was out drinking with some friends. He had just wrapped filming a movie with Billy Bob Thornton and Winona Ryder, just a very tragic story of a promising career wiped out far too early. Again, Brad Renfro dead at the age of 25. Now, I got a couple of celebrities in and out of the hospital in Gwyneth Paltrow's case. Now, she and her husband, Chris Martin, were seen checking into the hospital Monday afternoon. He was actually pushing her in a wheelchair. She was not looking very happy. And a source says that she was being pushed into the maternity area of the hospital. Now, of course, that's leading to rumors that perhaps she's pregnant and just hadn't announced it, maybe experiencing complications. Who knows at this point? And really, I feel even bad reporting that story. But in other celebrity news of hospital in nature, Zac Efron, he was rushed to the hospital, had a really bad tummy ache, and turned out to be an appendectomy that he needed. So he had an emergency surgery yesterday, but he's going to be fine. Now, Matthew McConaughey went on his website and posted a blog saying that he and his girlfriend Camila Alves are expecting a baby. Just 3 months along so far. They're so excited. He says they are stoked about it, can't wait to shepherd this child through life. But another celebrity, potential daddy-to-be, is David Spade, not quite as excited or enthusiastic as Matthew McConaughey, and that would be David Spade. Now, there is a 22-year-old Playboy playmate who claims that David Spade is the father of the baby she has yet to deliver. And all David would say is, I had a brief relationship with Jillian Grace. If it is true I'm the father of her child, I will accept responsibility, which is what every expectant woman wants to hear from her man, right? Papa Joe Simpson a little bit upset because there are rumors going around that he's the one who tipped off paparazzi that Jessica was going to be down in Cabo with Tony Romo the week before the big game, which, you know, everybody's blaming her for that now. Sources say everybody knows for a long time that Joe often does this sort of thing, deals with the paparazzi and gets a cut of the action on some good pictures of his daughter, Jessica, and also in Ashley as well. Well, the source says nobody would have known that the two of them were in Mexico had it not been for Joe tipping them off, and now he's got to deal with all these headaches. But when you date Jessica, you date Papa Joe too. And that's a lesson maybe Tony's going to learn the hard way. Now, in the meantime, John Mayer is posting on his blog, taking up for his ex-girlfriend Jessica, saying, you know what, to blame her for what happened at Texas Stadium is not fair. She loves Texas more than anything in life, and to make this a bad situation for her just isn't fair. So we hear that she's actually had to beef up a little security to protect herself from some really rabid fans. And then finally, the day before Britney Spears decided it wasn't worth her time to show up for the child custody hearing, she was out doing a little shopping with her boyfriend, Adnan Ghalib. They went to the Betsy Johnson store in Sherman Oaks, and the sales girl said that Britney, grabbed some clothes, went to the dressing room with Adnan for about 30 minutes. And there were all sorts of gross, disgusting noises coming from back there behind that dressing room door. And then when Britney did come out 30 minutes later, she was mumbling in a British accent, spitting, talking unintelligibly, but she was also naked, completely naked. So the sales girl grabs a dress to kind of throw up over her, and Britney starts cussing her out, saying, "Get off of me," and using the F word, which isn't very nice, Britney. But the sales girl says, I just felt so sorry for her. Her hair was looking all patchy, and her skin's all broken out. She's like covered in cold sores and acne, and I just wanted to hug her and help her, but Britney was being so mean she decided just to keep her distance. So Britney finally just, gave her one last FU and was out the door. So that's the latest Britney news. I just can't avoid it. It's always going to be in the ShowBiz Top 5. Just have to deal with that. I'm very sorry. But that is your ShowBiz Top 5 for Wednesday.